guys. Just want to go over a couple trades I'm in and a few things I'm seeing. One is this Amazon right here. I posted this yesterday, or maybe it was Wednesday, about this possible Amazon here. Um, this is more of a swing play. Um, as you can see, these gray lines here are days, overnight hours. I don't use those in my chart whenever I do my day trading, but I like this Amazon. It goes back to what I was saying about my swing trading, coming down on a trend and then breaking above the trend after entering a consolidation zone, support zone, demand zone, whatever you want to call it. Um, this is what I look for. So I just look for the break of the structure. Once we kind of got this break here, it's really an area. Remember that, guys. Nothing is really a specific price in trading. It's more of an area. It's more of like this. And this is a zone pushing up, or this is a zone pushing up. So it's more of an area versus an actual level like you see here, this blue level. But, whatever. We're going to roll with it. Anyways, I liked it breaking out, right? So once we break this level with volume, right? This is our trigger level here. Once we break it with volume, which we didn't here, but after this open, we opened, broke above it, we enter long, and we're looking for the next take profit, which would be around the next key support, key resistance area, which we've hit here, right? So we're up 87, around 80% on this play. Um, I want to also show you this on a 2 minute time frame because right now it's looking really good on our swing plays. We've already taken a little bit of profit right here on at this take profit level. But let me show you this same move, but in my day trading strategy. It's a little bit of the best of both worlds here. Um, so right here, this was the open today. We already know we marked the Fab 4, so we marked the last 45 minutes of price action on the prior day. So this is what we see before the day right here, and this is yesterday. Then once we get the open, we got a nice power bar here, right? So once you see this confirms bias to the upside because we're opening above this Fab 4 area. Plus, we have a nice green power bar. So the color matches the open area and the power confirms the color, right? So we have three confirmations here that we're moving up versus down. And we know this. I teach this in my PDF. I teach this in my strategy in my students. But this is just I'm just showing you guys here. This is what we look for, right? So once we have this, after we get this, we wait for a trending 20 to break above a 200. The 20 has to be above the 200 in order to go long. In order to go short, it has to be below. So we need the 20 to break above the 200 and start trending upwards here, right? So realistically, all we do is wait on that to happen. Once that happens, we make sure we have a color change entry event. That's what we're looking for. So right here we can see that this 20 is starting to trend up above this 200 here. Right there. So you can see the 200 is the blue and it's below the 20 now, and now the 20 is above. So once this happens, I'm taking note and I'm saying, okay, now I'm just waiting on a color change entry event to take place, right? And all that is a break of a white candle's high and right, a break of a white candle's high with a green candle following. So right here, boom. So you got a break here. See this white candle here? Once this next candle after it breaks above the high of that white candle, boom, you enter. So right here, you enter long on this. This is a long, right? You have two stop loss placements, whichever one you want. You can place your stop loss a little bit below the entry event. So if this is right below it, right here, this is the entry event. Boom, 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 boom. This is the entry event. Right here, color change engulfing near a 20 SMA. That's trending, right? Or you can place your stop loss at the 20. use the 20 as your stop loss. If it breaks below the 20, then you're out of the trade, because the 20 will rise and price will trade right above it. The 20 will act as a floor, pushing price up. So that's a good rule of measurement to use the stop loss, to use the 20 as the stop loss after the entry, or you put it a little bit below the entry event. So you could use this level maybe down here, a little bit below this entry event, so price can breathe if it gets there, right? So right here, boom, boom, boom. We got a little bit of a pullback. Nothing too crazy here, a little bit of a pullback. But if you place this stop a little bit below here at this level or at the 20, you still would have been fine here. So this is still a valid trade. But that's the entry we look for. And then right here we get another one. So right here we get another color change engulfing right next to the 20. Right there. 20 still trending upwards. 200's below it. This right here is a great entry for longs. You would look to take the highs and then push up from there. So after that, we get another one again. This is all just confirming direction here, right? So this is the same trade, and then another one here, and then you can see it's right the whole time. This 20 is acting as a trailing stop loss the whole time. It's getting close, but it's not hitting it. It's acting as your trailing stop. So now your stop's way up here. So now look how much in profit you are. If you're using, this is how you accurately use the 20. And then it's just climbing this 20 right here. No problem. Boom, boom, boom. Right back up. Came down to the 20. It looks like it's possibly going to break here. But look, look how far it came back to the 20. And it's still not broken yet. It's still reacting. The 20's still holding that price action right now. So this is how you would use that 20 as the stop loss. This is how you would use the Amazon long 4-hour chart, and also use it on the 2-minute chart for the day trading strategy that I use, paired with the swing trading strategy. So this is just kind of a best of both worlds. I actually did not take this day trade today. I didn't take this one. I did take this one. I've been in this one since yesterday. Once we broke above this trigger level yesterday and we formed these little double hammers here, these little double tail bars here, I entered, and I got a nice swing on this. But today, a lot of the students in the chat, they entered on the volume break of this after the open this morning. That's where they entered. But anyways, this is what I actually traded today, this right here. And it's the same thing. It's the Fab 4 here. You mark the Fab 4. When price opens, we get a green candle. It's not a big volume candle, but we get a green candle with price opening above the Fab 4, confirming direction. Same thing here. We wait on a color change entry event to happen only when the 20 is engulfing. The 20 is trending above the 200 and the 200 is below the 20. That's when we look for the longs, right? So right here, we notice that the 20 is now trending above the 200, pointing up. The 200 is below the 20, pointing sideways, or flat, which is good, right? So now we have a green here, white, but now we have a white. So if we get a following green candle after this white candle here, I enter. Okay, boom. So right here we got this. Once we get this, I enter at the break of the white candle. So this is my entry. Boom. Stop loss is a little bit underneath here, right here, or you could use the 20. Same example as the Amazon. Whatever you wanted to do, right? And then nice move up. Boom, boom, boom. Right here, once we got here, I started taking profit. 2 to 3 candle pushes after the initial entry candle, 1, 2, 3, and then we have a nice move up again here. I was securing profits all around this range. I was taking profits around there, but my point is, the stop is here or the stop is here. Either one doesn't matter. You're still in profit. You're good. You're green here, and now you're just riding that 20 up, or using down, or moving the stop to over here or up here, or wherever you wanted to use it after you started to secure gains out of these nice big pushes here, right? So this is the trade that I took this morning. This is hood. So this is the one that I took using the same thing as over here. That 20 rising Fab 4 telling me direction, color change, engulfing, nice move to the highs. This is exactly what I look for every day. So that's what I use every day. And this is a little example of the 4 hour of a little swing trade that we're in on Amazon that's working really well for us. Our stop loss is break even on the remaining contract. So we're good on this one. Took a nice green trade today on hood. So that's about it. I just wanted to give you guys a nice example of a few things and show you guys kind of how I look at the market and approach today, this Friday. All right, guys.